Are you panicking or prioritizing? Because in nursing, the difference could mean life or death. Here's how to stay calm and stay in control even when everything is falling apart. My name is Jessica Smith dos Santos. I have been a nurse for 20 years, and my specialty is adult and pediatric ER. And the number one thing that I learned that is a must is how to prioritize under pressure. Step number one, my friend, is very, very simple. It's something you can remember even when things are falling apart, and that is to stay calm by breathing. When you are feeling overwhelmed and you're holding your breath, what that's doing is it's stimulating your sympathetic nervous system, which means it's keeping you trapped in fight or flight, which is that panic, that heightened awareness, and you cannot make rational decisions when you are freaking out. So, a calm brain makes better decisions under pressure. And the best way to initiate calming your brain and calming your body is to exhale very slowly. So take that quick inhale, hold it, but then when you exhale, exhale slowly. Slow exhales re-stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system and allow you to get out of that fight, flight, or freeze and into that higher level of thinking because your body is more calm. So super simple, takes 2 seconds to just give a nice, long, slow exhale and let your mind clear itself and your body free itself from that fight, flight, or freeze state. And then you can move on to the next step. So, step number two, where do you start? When everything feels like it's falling apart and you have 5 patients and you don't know who's the sickest or what you need to do, start with your ABCs. Long breath out, ABCs. Always address your airway, your breathing, and your circulation first, because a stable airway or uncontrolled bleeding takes priority over less urgent tasks every single day of the week. Remember, check your airway. How are they breathing? How are their signs of circulation? If you can do a quick airway breathing circulation on every single one of your patients very quickly, it's going to help your brain know like ABC is good, ABC is good, ABC is good, ABC is not good. Let me go ahead and start there, right? Circulation is off. They look a little gray. They're super sweaty. They look pale. Something's not right. That automatically puts them at the front of your line. Remember, nursing and caring for patients is not room 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or a checklist A, B, C, D, E. It is a constant game of reprioritizing who is the sickest. And you can tell who's the sickest by identifying any airway, breathing, or circulation issues right out the gate. Step number three is do a rapid initial assessment. In a chaotic situation, a quick head to toe scan will help you identify any red flags and prioritize accordingly. I'm going to give you a little tip. So when I started tiptoeing into pediatric care, and especially in the ER, I learned about this little thing called the pediatric assessment triangle. And it assesses 3 things. It assesses the appearance of the child, it assesses their work of breathing, and it assesses their circulation status. I started applying this to all of my patients as they're walking in the door. I'm doing an ABC, like a quick, not an, I'm doing ABC, but I'm also doing the assessment triangle: appearance, work of breathing, and circulation. And that also helps me, that rapid assessment helps me know how sick is this patient right off the bat. And what's really cool is at this point in my career, those simple assessment things, that quick head to toe scan, that ABC, that pediatric assessment triangle, those have become second nature. But if you're brand new and you're still wondering, like, what does the B and ABC stand for? Or what is the assessment triangle again? What am I looking for in appearance? Practice it on every single patient until it just becomes a natural thing that you do as part of the care that you give. Step number four, and I cannot stress this enough, is ask for help early. When things are totally and completely chaotic, it becomes really easy for you to get overwhelmed. Don't wait until you're frozen in a state of overwhelm. start asking for help sooner. Ask colleagues to help you prioritize. Ask your nurse's assistants or your techs to take those non-critical tasks away from you, to repeat those vital signs, to take care of that hygiene thing, to answer that call light, to go get that glass of water. Remember, your support staff is there to support you. But unless you can tell them what you need support with, they can't read your mind. So that's part of recognizing I have an airway problem in here. I need you to get a glass of water for so and so. I need you to repeat vitals on all of my patients, and I need you to go answer that call light. That's what we're here for. We are a team, and the nurse's job is to assess the highest priority patient concern and let the rest of those tasks be supported. Ask for help early and ask for help often. Don't let yourself get into a state of overwhelm because you haven't asked for the right support. Number 5, reassess often. I mean, that's part of the nursing process, right? Like the diagnosis, the intervention, the assessment, the intervention, the reassessment. You want to be constantly reprioritizing and reassessing your patients because, as we know, a stable patient can deteriorate quickly. So regularly checking in, even if it's a quick check-in from a doorway to do an ABC and a repeat assessment triangle, and asking like, hey, you doing good? Awesome. I'm on my way down the hall. Those priorities, those reassessments go a long way in helping you determine what is my next best step. You want to prioritize anything with a legal, a time sensitive, or a patient safety consequence, such as an airway issue or a breathing problem or a medication administration or an hourly neuro check. I work in the emergency room, and when we triage a patient as an acuity of 2, per hospital policy, we have to reassess that patient with vital signs and a quick focused reassessment every 15 minutes for at least 45 minutes. Even an hour would be great so that we can talk to the fact that, like, yes, this patient is a 2, but we can prove that they've been stable through reassessment, and then we can lower that reassessment. But always, always, always go back and recheck your patient because it helps you know where to reprioritize, where to focus your attention, how to discover what's urgent and what's not urgent, and honestly, even what can be delegated. Those are those reassessment skills. Again, in the beginning, it feels overwhelming. In the beginning, I had literally like this piece of paper with like the patient's name, the room number, the medication times, and little check boxes for every time I went back and assessed the patient. And I put myself on a reassessment schedule. So getting myself on a schedule of reassessing patients became second nature. But in the beginning, I literally had to like check it off my little list, and looking at my list, like, oh my gosh, I didn't check on this one when I did my reassessment. Let me go and do that. It helped me have a visual as to how to stay on top of things. You can use your phone to set a timer. You can use a checklist like I did. You can set an alarm. Those are some simple, like audio visual ways to help yourself stay on task when things go to hell in a handbasket. Because I was actually just talking with one of our educators the other day, and she was saying how, as she's guiding these new nurses, that, you'll be in the middle of reassessing vital signs and you'll walk into a code brown. And now all of a sudden, your whole list is completely thrown off. And then you're not sure where to restart because you spent the last 10 or 15 minutes helping clean up a patient. And that was not on your checklist, right? So it puts more pressure on your plan, but just breathe and stay calm and do that constant reassessing. Last but not least, I have a favorite rule. It's the 2-minute rule. It is if you can do a task in less than 2 minutes and you are already there, then do it. Just get it done. Move it off your plate and avoid those delays or missed opportunities for care. And if you're already there, remember, if it takes you 2 minutes or less, just get it done. Just get it out of your way. So what I want you to take away from this is knowing that there will be pressure. And nursing is a constant game of reprioritization, for your patients. And if you use the simple skills of staying calm and breathing, doing your airway breathing circulation, using that assessment triangle for a rapid initial assessment, asking for help early and often, and reassessing frequently, you're going to find that pressure ain't got nothing on you because you have mastered prioritizing. I hope this has served you. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Until the next perfect time, much love.